And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Diego Lopez! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Zombie, JUNG!
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Well, what a splash the UFC makes every time we come to the United Kingdom. If you want to see the UFC live in London, you better buy tickets within 5 minutes of them going on sale, or you'll be outside.
You're going to be standing outside hoping to be inside the arena. All the way back to UFC 75, champion versus champion. Rampage versus Dan Henderson. The UFC has brought fights that have blown the roof off the O2 Arena. Nice looping punch.
Oh, beautifully placed shot to the leg. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a masterclass, John. It's a masterclass in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kick.
Looking to land the right just out of range.
Oh, nice.
And Jung's kick, that one blocked. Oh man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. Midway through round 1.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick to the hips, and boom, inside leg kick lands.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top. Look at him whipping his hip into that kick.
How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Under a minute to go. Nice head kick gets to him. Right on the button.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch in the head?
Cut above the eye.
Big body to land.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Strong 5 minutes down.
Stop!
All right, so the round is over, but not before he got that cut on his forehead. We'll see if that becomes a factor later in this fight. Cut man set to earn his money here.
What you gotta do is you gotta outstrike this guy.
All right, let us now take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. He appeared to open up a significant cut on his opponent's forehead with one of those strikes.
A lot of blood comes from the cut on the forehead. He did exactly what he needed to do to land a strike that would open up a cut on the forehead. Now that he's got the target, he has got to continue to go there. He's got to continue to land in that spot to try to get his opponent out of there.
Of course, his corner imploring him to be more sound defensively. The cut man appeared to do a pretty good job. Let's see how this next round plays out. Nice defense to block that punch.
Leg kick.
Serious swelling in and around that left eye. It's starting to close up now. Well, missed on that one.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
And there's the single. Jung gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them.
Head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Oh, body shot. There you go. There you go. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Massive head kick. Connections right under the gun. This opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Oh!
Oh, nice kick. What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes and really... The crowd continues to sway with every... That's it! How about the Korean Zombie?
Oh, boy.
Now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, the Korean Zombie, JUNG.
So the Korean Zombie does it again. This man has had a flair for the dramatic seemingly every step of the way in his UFC career, and he continues to top his previous performances. You gotta think this particular win could set him up for another shot at that UFC featherweight title.